Already, but I serve an on-time God. Yes. Amen. You may be seated this morning.
Glory to God. Thank you.
Some of you already know the scripture because you were studying in Sunday school this morning. Where's my Sunday school teacher at? There she is on the front row. She was all over my message this morning, Haggai. So they just confirmed to me that we're in the right place at the right time. Amen. Hallelujah. Forgive me if I'm emotional. That first song says, you started out singing this morning, nothing's impossible. Here stands a man that can tell you nothing is impossible with God today. Amen. Glory. God's a wonderful God. If you will stand with me in the room as we read from Haggai chapter 1, verse 13. It is an honor and a privilege to be back with you today. My wife kept asking me, are you excited? And I kept telling her, yes, I'm very excited, but I'm very nervous. But when I came in this morning, you're worshiping God the way that you're worshiping and letting the Lord have His way. I immediately felt at home. I love to come to a place where we can worship God. Amen. You allow the Holy Ghost to move among you today. What a great church, Brother Anderson. I've known him, like you said, 54 years. We were just boys. Everywhere he's moved, where I moved, we kept in touch. We've always been very good friends. And to me today, he is my very best friend.
Praise God.
Sister Deborah's my very best friend. What a woman of God. That God sent Brother Anderson. You're blessed, brother. You're blessed. I know Brother Anderson, and I call him Brother Anderson because I honor him as a man of God. Like I said, I've known him 54 years, but not only that, I've known his life. I've watched him as he's grown, as he's gone about doing the Lord's business and sort of popping up the other day, these awards he started winning. I sent him a text and I said, very well deserved, because I know the work that he's put in to doing God's work. When it comes to doing God's work, he's right on it. He's like a bobcat on a piece of meat. He goes after it. I'll read it today, Brother Anderson. Now you should have your scripture ready. I want to read to you. It said, then spake Haggai, the Lord's messenger. Now I'm going to say, then spake Tommy, the Lord's messenger, unto the people, saying, and say it with me, I am with you, saith the Lord. Let's bow our hands in prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you, Lord, for this opportunity to be here today. Thank you for the moving of the Holy Ghost. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings that you've given to us. We ask, oh God, that you open our hearts and our minds to your word. God, that we may receive from you today. The Lord, we not only receive what you give to us, but we'll be ready to go out of these doors and to spread the good news of the gospel of Jesus Christ. We honor you, we praise you, Heavenly Father, for what you've done in this past year. We thank you for what you're doing right now. We thank you for what you're going to do in the coming year. And we give you praise, honor, and glory. The church said, amen. You may be seated. Praise God. I'm going to read that verse again. Then spake Haggai, the Lord's messenger, in the Lord's message unto the people, saying, I am with you. Now I want to go into my testimony real quick and say something to you today. That I came and preached July the 17th, 2017. I went home and I started having complications with my swallowing, and I chewed my food and I could not swallow it. I kept having problems. Long story, I went to the doctor and they came back and they told me, they said, we need to run some tests. And he was afraid of what he was going to find. Doesn't matter what doctors say, doesn't matter what they find, it's one who we believe in and what he's going to do for us after doctors tell us the news that they tell us. Amen? Because doctors don't know everything. They went to school 10 years and they studied hard and they know the book knowledge. They have the head knowledge, but they may not have the heart knowledge. Amen? Praise God. And the doctors came back and they told me, said, well, we have found, and Brother Anderson, if you would hand me that folder right there. They came back and this folder weighs about, feels like, quite a few pounds. This is my record from September of last year until just a few days ago of all the reports they gave me. In this folder, I have pictures of the tumor, they say, that was inside of my esophagus, the size of a quarter. The doctors told me, they said, we don't know how you're swallowing food. How are you eating? They said, it's impossible to have that size tumor and you be able to eat and swallow food. But when you're doing God's work, there are a lot of things that seem impossible or not impossible. Come on, church. I have the records to show that they said that I had stage 3 cancer, 5 levels deep in my esophagus. And they told me we're going to have to remove your whole esophagus because it is eaten up with cancer. Amen? Now, I'm going to turn this over to you to hold for me. When the doctor came back and showed me the tumor, showed me the pictures that they had taken during the endoscopy, he looked at me, he walked around the corner of the room that I was in, he said, we have a problem. Now, when somebody tells you that you have a problem, it's all, my sister, how we handle that problem. Amen. Amen. We can break down and start crying and say, oh God, why me? Or we can look up and say, Lord, you know all things, and all things are possible. Amen. Come on, church. Come on, church. So when we believe, God will do things. And when the doctors told me, they said, we have a problem, right standing behind him was the head doctor of that unit, and the head doctor came back and he said, well, let's see what we can do about this situation. He said, he called me 3 days after I got home, and the head doctor told me, he said, Pastor John, he said, Reverend Johnson, he said, I'm going to tell you something. We're going to take care and we're going to handle everything that you have to do. Don't you worry about it. If you have any questions, here's my personal number. You call me. He said, we're going to take care of you. Amen? That's good to hear that. But it's better to hear what God has to say. Amen. When he told me that, then I asked him, I said, what do we have to do? And he said, we're going to perform a surgery. We're going to remove your whole esophagus. We're going to take your stomach tube and pull it up and connect it to where we remove your esophagus. He said, you will never be the same from that day. Listen to me, church. He said, you'll never eat again like you do. He said, you'll eat handfuls all day long. That's the only way you can eat. He told me, he said, you'll not be as strong as you were. You'll not be able to do things like you used to. He said, your life is going to change completely. Get ready for it. Don't make me shout. Hold on. Glory to God.
Yes, Lord.
I love what God does. The day the surgery came, my best friend came all the way from Jersey and was there with me when I got ready to go into that room.
That's weird.
See, in the mind, you don't know what's going to be the outcome. You heard all these negative reports that the doctors have told you. Come on, church. You hear all these things. But on the other hand, knowing what God had done for me in the past, I knew what He was going to do for me that day. Brother Paterson, again, in 1993, I was electrocuted. 25,000 volts went through this body. He was there. The doctors called me the walking dead man. They said, we don't know how in the world you're alive today. Come on, church. In 2 automobile accidents, the highway patrolman looked at me and said, how in the world did you get out of that car? We can't explain it. Come on, church. Come on, church. In 1998, Dr. Fenton in Wilson Hospital, Wilson, North Carolina, told me that I You know what I did? I sat on the seat of my van. I walked out to my van. I sat down on the seat with my feet hanging out of the van. This is what I prayed. I said, God, if this is the way you see fit to take me out of this world, because you said we're going to go one or two ways. Either we're going to go by death and the grave, or we're going to go by resurrection. Yes. And I said, if this is the way that you choose to take me, so be it. If not, I don't accept this.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
My doctor called me back. He said, Tommy, I want you to do something for me. Come back and we'll go do another colonoscopy. He said, I just want to make sure of what we're fixing to do. Now let me tell you how God works. I went in for my second colonoscopy in 1998. They went in, and while they were doing the procedure, I wake up during the procedure. I hear everything the doctor is telling his nurse. He said, I don't understand what I'm seeing. He said, before that I saw cancer in his colon. He said, there's markings right here. He said, it looks like a Pac-Man has eaten away.
Glory to God.
Come on, church.
Glory to God.
He said, it looks like, he said, I don't see the cancer now. That was in 1998. Now, can I get deeper just a second, Brother James? This is all right. I had a father that was very abusive to me, and always told me I wasn't nothing, never would be anything. Beat me. I was hitting the head with a pipe, Brother Anderson. Don't even know a lot of the things that I ended up going through. I was tied to a tree, kicked and beaten. My dad would go during the middle of the night and take my whole bed and flip my bed upside down and do everything he could to just be mean to me. So I've been through a lot in this life. When I was called to preach at 13 years old, Brother Anderson can tell you, I was so bashful and shy, I couldn't stand up in front of people and talk to them the way I am talking to you today. But at age 18, I got serious with the Lord. I said, okay, God. God kept dealing with me. He kept messing with me. And I said, okay, Lord, with your help, I'll do the best I can. Come on, church. Yeah. Remember the scripture, he says, I am with you. Yeah. All throughout the Bible, 365 days in a year, there are 365 scriptures saying, what? Be not afraid. All through the Old Testament, all through the New Testament, God is saying, I am with you. So we have to remember that. When it came down to the surgery, they got ready to do the surgery. I went in, and then I came out. And when I came out, the day after that I got out of my surgery, I had tubes coming out of my side, tubes coming out of my stomach, out of my nose, had 4 IVs hooked up to me, different things going on. And the doctor walked in, he started telling me, he said, you'll never eat the same, you'll never be the same. He started telling me all that stuff. And then a little later, he came in, he looked at me and my wife, he said, have you heard of the pathology report that we found and what we found? I said, no, sir, I have not heard of the pathology report. He said, let me tell you what it says. He says, the pathologist that did your test on your esophagus, he said, had been doing this 37 years. He said, where we went to take the esophagus to dissect it, where the tumor was, he said, we found no tumor.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. He said, where the cancer was 5 levels deep in your esophagus, he said, we found no cancer. Out of your body. He said, out of those 42 lymph nodes, that's where the cancer usually goes. He said, we found no cancer. When he left the room, I started weeping so hard I couldn't stand it. I said, honey, help me up. So the neighbor, she come over and she said, what are you going to do? I said, I got to get out of this bed. This is the day after the surgery. I have almost a 10-inch incision right here. I have a 10-inch incision under my shoulders where they broke my ribs. Had to go in the front and the back to do the surgery. I was so sore, I felt like my wife had beat me me while I was asleep. I couldn't move. But I said, honey, help me. She came outside the bed. She said, where do you go? I said, I got to get up. And I was crying. I had all the tubes everywhere. But Brother Anderson, I got out of that bed. And I stood there on the side and I lifted my hands.
Glory to God.
About any situation that you're in. It doesn't matter what people are telling you. I want to the Lord, and I hope when I came last time I preached on whose voice are you listening to. And I want to ask you whose voice you've been listening to since I left here. God or man? But brother, when it comes to man, the Bible says that a man can kill your body, can't kill your soul. Come on, church. Yes, see, sometimes Satan comes to us to bring things to us just to see how we will react and what we will do. But when we stand in faith on God, come on, church. I had to push aside that the doctor said, you will never eat again. You will never do the things you've done again. Your recliner and your bed going to be your best friend for the first 5 months after you had surgery. My wife and I have been preaching ever since just a few weeks after I had my surgery. Come on, church. See, Satan trying to kill you. He'll try to steal your joy with whatever it is you're going through. But here's a man that can tell you today, don't give up, amen. And when you stand on His Word, He'll begin to whisper in your ear. He'll begin to tell you, this is what you need to do. And we need to be receptive. How many know the story about the 3 little pigs? Raise your hand. Big bad wolf. He'd go to their house, knock on their door. Knock, knock, knock. Little pig, who's there? Every big bad wolf. Let me in. And one little pig said, not by the hair of my cheese. You ain't getting in this house. Come on, church. And it said that the old wolf got angry. He got mad. He rolled up his chest. He began to suck in some air. I'll your house. Sometimes the devil comes huffing and puffing, trying to build in our spiritual homes. But when the foundation is built on Jesus Christ, He's taking on the Word of God. He can huff, he can puff all he wants to. Every piece of God can take a huff and puffer out of him. Satan can't do anything to destroy him. God said, I am with you. Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. When God's with us, nothing else matters. Haggai chapter 2, verse 4. It says, yet now be strong, O Zerubbabel, saith the Lord, and be strong. O Joshua, son of Jehozadak, the high priest. He says again, and be strong, all ye people of the land, saith the Lord, and work, for I am with you, saith the Lord. God goes with us. It doesn't matter where we are headed. God is ahead of us.
Amen.
He's behind us. He's on both sides of us. Above and beneath. Sometimes I wonder, why do we fear so much as children of God? But you know what it is? Sometimes that old huffing and puffing wolf comes. He gets right in our ear. Come on. I'm sorry, cameraman, I'm getting right up on him. He'll come up and he'll bend our ear. And he'll start whispering all his mess to us. Come on. Y'all been there? In the middle of the night when you're laying in your bed, you're trying to get some rest for your body. You're weak and you're tired. You don't know what to do. And then all of a sudden in the middle of the night, he starts bringing all your past to you and telling you, you know how you were. You know how you lived. You know what you've done. Come on. He tries to remind you of your past and tells you how sorry you are. Hello. But let me tell you something, church. The day that you repented and you bowed before Jesus Christ and you asked Him to forgive you of your sins. See, we're a different person. Come on. When we repent of our sins and we confess our faults to God and we tell Him how sorry we lived, He knows the life we've lived. But when He hears you saying, Father, forgive me, all of a sudden your life begins to change. Amen. Does it change overnight? No, not always. See, some of us are hard-headed. More hard-headed than others. So sometimes it takes longer for God to work on some people. Because we don't want to give up. We don't want to give in. Come on. We don't want to get rid of things. But Lord, I love that so much. Come on. Come on. But as we begin to yield ourselves to God, we begin to give up things in this world that doesn't matter about anything. Come on, church. The more we get rid of in our lives, the freer we are to worship God. Come on. The more we begin to be less of ourselves, and we say, God, cleanse me out, empty me out. I'm a vessel. And you say that I am a temple of the Holy Ghost. God, I want to be empty of myself, and you have to be full of you and your power and your anointing. God, that's what I desire. Come on, church. When we don't fear what Satan can do to us, see, he's trying to kill me in a lot of ways. He's trying to tell me that I wasn't nothing, never would be anything. See, that stuck for years. And I had a battle with Tommy Johnson. Because I couldn't get rid of that out of my mind. I kept thinking, I am nothing. I'll never be anything. But God kept dealing with me and telling me, He said, hey, forget about those things. Forget about what your father said. Forget about being tied to a tree. So I carried a shotgun shell in my pocket for years. Brother Anderson doesn't know this, but when I was 16 years old, my dad stuck a shotgun in my face and pulled the trigger. And Brother Anderson had that shotgun shell where the indenture in the primer was. And once that firing pin hits that primer, that shell fires. But God had His finger in between that day.
Glory to God. Glory to God.
Since I carried that shotgun shell in my pocket for years, in my pocket, with my chains and my keys, I carried it in my pocket. And I feel that shotgun shell every day, and I would feel it, and I say, Lord, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It didn't go off.
Praise God.
You have a reason. You have a purpose. But see, in the back of my mind, I was remembering my dad's hate toward me, and I carried it for part of that reason too. And I was walking down the street one day, and I had my hand in my pocket. And brother, that shotgun shell was in that pocket, and I felt it. And God spoke to me as clear as any man ever spoke to me. He said, what are you carrying that for? Why are you carrying that in your pocket? You got to get rid of that thing. I walked by a garbage can and I tossed it in. Do you know, for that minute I felt like a different person? Something changed in me. I let something go that had bothered God. Things that He's using against you to destroy your walk with God. Now tonight, Lord willing, I'll be talking about walking in the Spirit. Because let me tell you something. When we begin to walk with God, things begin to change. In our lives, when we walk with God, we let things go. And I don't want to get on tonight's message. But let me tell you something. There's a lot of us carrying things today that God told me to tell you. Let it go. Let them go. Let that fear go. Let that worry go. But preacher, you don't know my situation. I'm telling you what my situations were. But I let them go. Amen. And I thought I'm going to walk freer with God. Because God is going to move me in ways I never thought. He will get to do things to me and use me in ways I never thought could ever be done. And here I am today to let you know.
Let it go.
Let it go. Because as long as we hold on to fear, as long as we hold on to doubt, as long as we hold on to confusion, as long as we hold on to problems in our lives, we cannot be blessed by God the way that He intends for us to be blessed.
Praise God. Praise God.
Hallelujah. Glory to God.
And I will say that one of these scriptures, another scripture, I have 16 scriptures, and I'm not going to read them all. I have 16 scriptures, and in those it says, do not fear. Fear kills and destroys a lot of things.
That's right.
Come on.
Amen.
Fear can keep us from doing things that God intended for us to do. Fear can destroy our walk with God because we're scared of what somebody's going to say about us. Well, I know their past. I know the way they used to be. I know all these things about them. Well, let me tell you something. The ones that are talking against you are probably worse off than you've ever been. Come on. And a lot of times when people open their mouths to hurt you, they're doing it to cover up things in their life. Come on, church. See, Satan he'll use your family.
Praise God.
He'll use your friends. He'll use anything that he can to stop you. I wrote this down. It wasn't my idea, but I wrote this down. Whatever trial you're going through, God sees. Whatever your struggle, God knows. Whatever your cry, God hears. Whatever your difficulty, God cares. Whatever your problem, God understands. Whatever your need, God provides.
God.
Now, let me say this to you. If it wasn't for the struggles that you've had, you wouldn't have the strength that you have.
Oh, bless God. Hallelujah. Glory to God.
Either our struggles and our trials are going to weaken us, make us frail, and woe is me attitude, or we're going to let those struggles make us strong, that we can walk with our shoulders back, our heads up, not walking in pride, but walking in victory. Come on, church. See, all of us have different stories. Everyone in here can get up here today and hold this microphone. You have a story to tell. You have things you can tell people about. But can I help you just a minute? I'm trying to close. When they told me I had cancer, that C word always has an effect on you. When you hear the C word, the worst thoughts come to your mind. Come on. Oh my Lord, I'm going to be eaten up with cancer. It's going to ravage my body. I'm going to be going through chemo and radiation. I'm going to be going through all these things and how sick I'm going to be and all the things that's going to happen to me. But Brother Anderson here said my witness today that when they began to send me through my chemo, they told my wife how sick I was going to be. Come on. They told her all the struggles I was going to have. as they sat there going through my chemo, they gave me big shots of Benadryl to help me not to be sick, and gave me other medicine. They told us that, oh, it's going to knock him out. We'll put him out. And brother, when they put that stuff in me, a young man was sitting beside me, 27 years old, same thing I was going through, he was going through. 27-year-old Puerto Rican young man that I met. And they began to put that stuff in me. Instead of going to sleep, I began to witness to him and talk to him about the Lord. 6 rounds of chemo. We're going to knock him out. Just can't do some things to some people. Brother Amos has always said, you're strong as a horse. He said, ain't nothing can knock you down. He's seen in the hospital. He's seen things I've gone through. He's known things that I've faced. But here I stand today as a witness of what God can do. When we don't listen to what the devil can do. I was on chemo with 25 rounds of radiation. It burned my body up, and I was going through things. But I never got sick but one day. We had gone through a round of chemo, I think, and had gone to the grocery store. And while it was radiation, but when walking through the store, my body started trembling so that I couldn't control myself. And I looked at my mom, Julia, I said, honey, we got to go home. And she took me home. She put me in my recliner. My body was shaking so bad. My son and them came over, they prayed with me. And I laid there, and as I lay there, I just kept praising the Lord and thanking Him for what He did. Because I had not had all the sickness they told me. I had not faced all the things they told me I was going to face. I wasn't weak and frail and sickly and beat down. God gave me the strength that I need to keep going. Come on, church. As I walked in places to preach the word of God, I felt God's anointing stronger than I'd ever felt it before. Why? Because I was trusting in God and believing. Because He said, with Him nothing is impossible with God. He says, fear not, for I am with you. In whatever situation you're facing, musicians are going to come this morning. No matter what you're facing today, no matter what the doctors have told you, no matter what the men at the office when you're trying to get your trying to become a citizen. Fear not. Fear not. Whatever situation's coming your way, fear not. But I'm going to tell you something. My Bible says, I'll never leave you. I'll never forsake you. Well, sister, let me tell you something. You have to come by faith. God ain't going to do it by Himself. He ain't going to do it just to do it. But when He sees that your heart is right, He sees that you're doing everything you can to live with Him. He sees that you're trying to walk with Him every day. Even though you stumble here, you stumble there. Yeah, there's problem. Yeah, that problem. But see, when you come through it, God doesn't go to your problem to take you out of it, but He'll walk you through your situation. Come on, church.
Glory. Hallelujah.
I'll take my Bible with you and laid it on the floor times when I didn't know what to do. You know, He tells us in His Word, He said, when you don't know what to do, just stand still. I'll take my Bible a lot of times, I'll lay it on the floor, and I've got my feet and put my feet on it, and I said, God, I don't know what's going on. Hallelujah. He said, we don't know how to speak, He'll speak for us. If we trust Him, if we love Him. He said in His Word, all throughout His Word, He said, if you will obey my commandments, if you obey my statutes, if you walk in my Word, if you notice there, He said if you do the things I tell you to do, you obey my my commandments, you obey my statutes, you walk in my word, I will bless you. Doesn't matter what you're facing. Doesn't matter what you're going through. God be with us today. Will you stand with me this morning? I don't know what many of you are facing today, but there's some here who are facing some bad situations. You don't know your way out. You don't know what to do. Can I tell you a couple things real quick? From the time I went into ministry, I had a 2-door Toyota car, 3 small children. And that car broke down every week. They had to haul it in. There's got to be a church in the neighborhood where there goes a preacher's car again.
My Lord.
But I kept pressing on to do the work for it. I wasn't doing it for the money. There was no money there. I had one member. I had $75 a month coming in for tithes. Leaves around the church were that deep, garbage in the backyard. I carried off 7 pickup loads of trash out of the churchyards. Our sign was leaning this way. You couldn't read what it said. But to make a long story short, one day, a man kept telling me, come by and see me, come by and see me. He owned a car dealership, and I knew I couldn't afford the car payment. And one night it snowed. God has to do some crazy things to get our attention. It snowed one night. I was on the way from visiting my parents to my house. And the snow got so deep, my car cut off, and I rolled, guess where? Right into his dealership where his car was. He gave me a car. He said, go home. He said, in a couple of weeks, come back. He said, then we'll talk about a car. I came back 3 days later, the snow had melted, walked up into the dealership, and he said, here, I've got a brand new car for you. Come on, church.
Praise God. Praise God.
Come on, church.
Yes.
I was down in a little box of Jello with 2 children. Somebody knocked on my door late at night. Hey, Tom, we're sitting at the house, and the Lord told us that you needed help. They brought me 13 bags of groceries.
Glory to God.
I've been in 2 cars that told me I should never got out of. Been to hospitals where they called me the walking dead man. They said, but see, God was always in control.
Yes.
He was always in control.
Praise God.
So, don't look at me today and say, well, you don't understand my situation. I know where you're at.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I know where you're at.
Thank
I
God.
know what a lot of you are facing today.
Thank God.
But I know a God that can see you through. I know a God that can take your situation,
Yeah.
turn it completely around, just in a short amount of time. He can change it overnight. But it's all where we stand in our faith with Him. If we're so full of doubt, we don't believe, well, God can't do this. I'm not worthy of this. That's Satan trying to demean you and tell you how sorry you are. But in God, we're His children. Amen? Amen? Amen. I want you to bow your heads. Heavenly Father, we thank you, Lord, for this day.
Thank you, Jesus.
Lord, Heavenly Father, try to deliver to you what you give to me for this congregation, for these people. I know that you showed me, Heavenly Father, there's some here that are facing hard struggles, fixing to face and go through some hard times, but you want me to tell them, do not fear, I am with you. Whatever bad news comes in the mail, in a letter, writing, by telephone call, losing your job, husband or wife walking away, losing a child, I am with you. Hold on. I am with you. Everything is done for a purpose.
Mighty God.
Everything has a season.
Mighty God.
God, we look to you, Heavenly Father, as our strength and our source today. As your heads are bowed, eyes are closed, would you raise your hands and say, Pastor, I have something today that I feel like it's impossible. Will you pray with me? Would you help me? I don't know what to do. Would you just raise your hands? God bless his hands. I see coming up all over. So I know the message is right today. This message is for you that are raising your hand that God is still on the throne. He's ready to answer your prayer, but you got to believe. You got to believe that God can take your impossible situation and change it. Be expecting an answer. Be expecting a phone call. Be expecting that letter to come in the mail. Be expecting God to answer your prayer. And sometimes it comes from where you don't know and you don't understand. God can do it. In the name of Jesus, Lord, just plead your blood over each and every one of these today that raise your hands. God, you see and you know. And Lord, we place them in your hands today, and I plead your blood over their lives, over their situation. Lord, they'll not fear, that the fear will pass, and their faith will rise. Lord, as they face this situation, as it comes, dear God, give them the strength to look the devil in the face when he comes hugging and tugging. That they have faith enough to put him in his place and tell him he has no control over their lives. He has no control over their situations. That everything they put into God's hands, and from this day forward, we're not worried about these problems, but God is going to take it and turn it around. In the name of Jesus. Now you can raise your hands one more time. And say, Lord, I accept my deliverance. I accept my freedom. I accept the victory that's on its way. In Jesus' name. I claim it